So you want to know how you can tell all my ducks apart? Let me show you. Starting off easy, I only have 2 male ducks. One of them is Maple. He has a dark green head and a brown body. He looks a little different right now because it's molting season, but for the most part, this is what he looks like. Maple is my oldest duck. He was also married to Munchkin, and I currently have 3 of their offspring. My only other male duck is this one, Mr. Whip. He's pure white, very round, very cute, just a little bit bigger than Sugar, and his beak has no black spots on it. And that brings me to Sugar, who is kind of the on and off girlfriend of Mr. Whip. They look very similar. I got them together, but Sugar is just a little bit smaller than Mr. Whip, and you can tell that she is a different duck because she has little black spots on her bill, particularly one big one at the end of her bill. Sugar has a lot of health issues due to her incredibly small size, which is one reason why her and Mr. Whip do not have any offspring. This beautiful girl is Raven. Her feathers are all black, but they're also iridescent, so they do appear blue or green in the sunlight. As she gets older, she has started to develop some white feathers though, so she has some white feathers along one of her wings and directly under her chin. Blackberry is my only other black duck. She also appears green in the sunlight. She's one of my youngest ducks, and you can tell her apart from Raven because she has a white patch right on her chest. People often get confused between Bubbles and Donut. Bubbles is this duck right here. She's a lot smaller and more of a lighter brown color. This is Donut. She's one of Munchkin and Maple's kids. She is a darker brown color compared to Bubbles. She is a lot larger than Bubbles, and she has a white ring around her neck. Then there's Avocado Toast, who looks very similar to Bubbles and Donut, but she has white patches mixed in with the brown, and her bill is orange. This is Pumpkin. She's another one of Munchkin and Maple's offspring. She has black and white patches, but she's easy to tell apart from Raven and Blackberry because she has orange feet and some orange on her bill, although this picture is a little old. Her bill currently is a lot more black than orange. This is Toasted Coconut. She's another one of Munchkin and Maple's offspring, and she actually looks quite different depending on what time of year it is. Like sometimes she looks kind of tan mixed with gray with a mostly white body, but other times her head is like completely tan and she has more spots throughout her body. This is Nutmeg. She's white with a gray bill, and she kind of just looks like she's a little dirty, but those are actually just brown spots on her. This is Blueberry. She's a gray color with some random flecks of white. Technically, she is gray to the eye, but the color is called blue in duck terms. And this is Pancake. She looks like a pancake. And lastly, as an honorable mention, I thought I would show you guys Munchkin. Munchkin did pass away in April, but since I still post her on this account sometimes, I figured it was worth mentioning that you could tell her apart from Sugar and Mr. Whip because she's a lot larger than both of them, and she also has a lot more bill freckles on her bill. Also, here's a good visual of the size difference between Bubbles and Donut. And also here's Sugar and Mr. Whip side by side too. And hopefully now you can tell my ducks apart.